Nice old wood up there. All right, here we go. Welcome to Craigdarroch Castle. Owned by, oh gosh, now I forget who he said it was owned by. Robert Dunsmuir. So we rinse our feet off on there?
Yes, please. Do a little heel to toe.
Hold on to that. Heel to toe. I'm snapping this for everybody.
Good.
Isn't that interesting? Nice and clean. Thank you. Aren't these beautiful windows? Wow, gorgeous. What a nice entrance, eh? Woo! Look at that.
Bye. You're good. I don't know where I am. I gotta check that off myself.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And isn't that beautiful? I'm at Craigdarroch Castle, 120-year-old castle in Victoria, BC. I'm going to give a little tour.
First day to like the last day.
This is the entrance.
How long did it take to build
It's a beautiful entrance. You wipe your feet here. The doorway. It's a round entrance, a round room.
Hi.
Nice place to hang your hat.
Awesome. I didn't get a lunch and just stay right there. So you're going to be going today. All right.
3 years.
Wow.
3 years it took them to build this whole castle.
It took 3 years.
Look at the flooring. This is the
Is that
original
right?
wood flooring they did.
It's a lady's purse in those days.
Look at the design that they had to.
Isn't that something?
I bet you they.
You see it?
Beautiful ornament.
Looks like Mrs. Dunsmuir liked to collect
Thimbles.
thimbles. Yeah. All kinds of thimbles.
These are thimbles for sewing.
What's this used for?
Little purse. That must be Mr. Dunsmuir with his dogs. Oh yeah. That's where Dunsmuir, the road Dunsmuir comes from
I think so.
in Vancouver. There's Mr. and Mrs. Dunsmuir. Welcome to Craigdarroch Castle.
Do you have signs with it is? Would that be ivory?
What does that say?
That's a,
What does this say?
that is a stunning,
Landy, what does this say?
that's a stunning fireplace. Isn't that a stunning fireplace though?
Yeah.
Reading.
They really loved curves, didn't they? They loved curves.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Reading.
Look at these
That
bottles.
says reading maketh a
Liquor
full
in.
man.
Reading
Reading
maketh a full man.
Yes.
That's neat. Reading maketh the full man. And that's the library, obviously.
Yeah.
So what's this place called?
Craigdarroch Castle.
Craig.
Darroch. Who was Craigdarroch? Does it tell you anywhere who Craigdarroch is? Why they named it Craigdarroch?
Designed by Oregon architects. Warren H.
A year after Joan Dunsmuir's death in 1908, Craigdarroch was sold and the contents auctioned off. Since then, it has housed a number of institutions, including Craigdarroch Military Hospital, Victoria College, Victoria School Board, Victoria Conservatory of Music, Craigdarroch Castle Historical Museum Society from 1969 to present. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. Robert Dunsmuir
Oh, you mean the glass?
was a Scottish colonist.
Oh, the
And he died before the house was finished. And Joan moved in with 3 daughters and 2 orphaned grandchildren in the fall of 1980. And he owned a coal. He was a coal baron. He owned a coal company. I wonder who that was. It's a door, another door to the outside. The workmanship is fantastic, isn't it? It's all oval, like oval and round shapes here.
Yeah.
The pram is beautiful. Craigdarroch was once surrounded by 28 acres of gardens and woodland. This door was used to access the grounds. The large south terrace lawn was used for entertaining. On the other side of the terrace, steps led down to the meandering pathways winding through oak meadows, orchards, streams, and a past man-made lake. There was a tennis court, a stable, greenhouse, coachman's lodge, and kitchen gardens.
Oh, there you go. Now you totally see it. All right. Okay. There you go.
Hang your hats. I love the Tiffany lamps, didn't they? The ceilings in here. It's plain blue. Look at the chandelier, is gorgeous, eh? This is a sitting room, wasn't it? Look at the ceiling. Look at that ceiling.
We're to be entertainment room, like grand piano, they got songbooks, so they would entertain by.
Beautiful sitting room.
The glass is actually what I did last night.
Did you?
Yeah. Or, yes. I can do stained glass.
I want you guys to come back here for a minute.
Good.
Nana would like to appreciate that.
What's the size of a good composition? That's pretty much what it goes with you.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Games. They'd have game room.
Your glasses.
What game is that right there? That one. Like a Yahtzee game or a card game?
No. Oh, it's more like a.
So, is this the main hall?
That window. Look at
Obviously, we came
We'll have to figure that one out.
Right here.
in straight, so yeah. So this is here, the
that.
main
Ceiling
hall.
is beautiful.
And that is.
Go ahead, son.
I don't want these maps though. Okay, so it's really nice to just know what exactly you're going into. So if you don't want to use a map, maybe do a little reading. The main hall and stairway made of white oak. This is where the lady used to entertain. The library is Spanish mahogany, which is a really nice kind of wood. Note the unusual fireplace, where the flue is bent to go around the window located above the firebox. You must be looking at the wrong room.
Look at that piano. Wow.
So note the weird doorways,
The piano.
the room, the stained glass window.
The design on the piano is beautiful.
Reproduction
Yeah,
of the original, all other windows.
that bronze statue is
That's a
Mm-hmm.
reproduction.
This
The
one?
other one is the original.
yeah.
What?
The 1898 piano
It's
comes
from their family furnishing.
home of the
Is that right?
It's the original.
Original from
Okay, yeah.
Scotland?
So that's his oldest sons. I find art.
It says right here.
Conservator restored the original hand painted and stenciled ceiling.
They're bronze. It's a bronze statue. The kids will be wearing that.
Yeah.
Look at the work of this chair. Or whatever that, it would have to be, each one is in, like inside of the
It's mother of pearl.
Oh yeah,
detail.
that would be mother of pearl. Yeah.
Oh.
Crazy detail.
Beautiful times.
They obviously were into stuffed birds.
Stuffed birds.
Here's another stuffed bird thing.
The drawing room. This is the drawing room.
It's small.
Short, eh? Very short. Looks like it would be a child's dress.
4'10".
Yeah.
Pirates of Penzance.
Oh.
An old Pirates of Penzance book down there? Wow. I love that piano. It's beautiful.
Oh, we had one of those, man, like a harp. See that little.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that? My grand had one of those.
Oh.
It's
Is
beside
it
it.
not a mandolin, but it's a.
It's obviously Mrs.
It's
Mrs. right there. Picture of Mrs. That's Joan Dunsmuir. Definitely Joan Dunsmuir. Must be one of the children or grandchildren.
Yeah.
not fancy, but well, yeah. Blown glass. I mean, really?
Yeah. I had all been custom stuff.
Painted by hand ceiling, no doubt.
Even the piano, they had a hand detail work. Look at that grand piano back in the day.
Just saying, you must be into stuffed birds. Can you see them? You see
Yeah,
like a
probably.
bird? Yeah.
It would be
Yeah,
because they
there's a
had
painting of a bird.
28 acres of land here, so there's probably birds. It's
beautiful.
Yeah.
Birds.
That must be old Penny Point or something, whatever it's called. Those pictures.
Sliding doors.
Probably silk.
Sliding wood doors, see?
Sliding scene.
Oh my god. Look at that dining room. So here we are. We just walked out of here. Look at the dining room. It's beautiful. I love this wood. And it doesn't smell wonky in here. You know how sometimes dark wood can kind of smell musty? Ooh, that looks very Roman. Very Roman. Dunsmuir silver. Oh, Dunsmuir silver.
Oh my gosh, look at those.
It's called Dunsmuir silver.
Really?
Yeah.
Their own brand.
Yes. Hoity-toity. If you got it, flaunt it, eh? There's a painting of their castle right behind your head.
Yeah, the horses down below.
That's the way it used to look.
For small people, they sure had big eating utensils. Hey,
I wonder where this goes.
soup spoon, how huge
You
it is.
can't touch anything. Can't touch anything here.
Can't get out.
It's got a crease in it.
Oh my gosh.
Why'd they put a carpet on the table? I guess to save it, eh?
There's bottles of champagne in there from 1931.
Really?
No, what does that say? What's the date on that? I can't see that.
1931? Where?
Maybe not.
Let's go close.
That bottle there, the date.
1831.
1831. Oh my goodness. I don't think they were
Gersler and
those
Company.
champagnes in there.
Really?
Wow. No, they haven't been popped. Whew. Let's grab a champagne. Champagne.
Banquet rooms. And after dinner, if you want a lot. So after dinner.
Dessert forks. Tiny little dessert forks. Pink glass.
You're sliding the shades. They slide up and
Oh
down.
wow.
Up and down.
It's gorgeous.
And it's just-
Dunsmuir at home.
So you can have one open and then leave the other, or you can put them all up.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Castle Society. $1909. This picture was in 1909. Jessie Dunsmuir with her bridal party outside the dining room door in 1891.
Yeah.
One of her daughters getting married. One of her other daughters' name's Effie.
Like that, the boardroom table at work.
16th century religious procession,
Not quite as wide.
painted by German artist Adolf Bredor, titled Grüßung nach der Brücke. 16th century.
You're so your grandma had one of these old tea or coffee rooms.
I remember seeing somebody had that.
So this is when you get really full, or drunk. You can just lay there.
That's right.
You want to know the history of my work?
Your work?
Yeah. We had a boardroom table this long.
Yeah.
That's why I used to bring my fabric and cutting when the guys were gone and cut up my patterns.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's perfect, right? Shays Lounge.
They used to do a little restoration up there. It started to peel and paint.
Oh, yeah.
Wedgwood. Yeah, I did.
The original paint.
Would you like some water?
I wonder how many cobwebs are up there.
Yeah.
Hey, Bordeaux.
You have to climb some stairs now.
Okay, we're going to go up the stairs. So that's the first floor. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms in a circle type thing. All right, here we go. Let's go up the stairs. Creaky stairs.
It's supposed to be a buzzer for the servants. Help, I can't make it up the next 3 floors.
Those are light switches.
Are they?
That's the kind of light switches I had in Winnipeg. Yep.
And this would be another resting area for you up the next set of stairs.
That's right. Sit and have a seat before you go up the next flight. Right?
Yeah.
And then we're supposed to stay to the right and go.
Is that right? They want you to just go right and then
Same way you
continue?
did downstairs, go to the right.
Oh. So just came up the stairs. And what room have we here?
What if that's when he was a little baby?
So are we able to go all the way up? Or?
Yeah, eventually we'll make it all
So,
the way up.
What kind of room is this? The sitting room.
So it's like split into 2 halves.
Do some sewing.
Stairs and we go there. Yeah.
Have some tea.
Come around to the same way up.
Oh my gosh, they were so tiny.
So it's like we're here.
During her last years of life, Joan Dunsmuir spent much of her time in this room. She visited here with family, most intimate friends. As the sole beneficiary of her husband's estate, Joan controlled the vast Dunsmuir business empire through her sons, Alexander and James. There's Joan, Alexander, and James. Back in 1888, the fortune was worth between 15 million and 20 million. Oh my. They weren't worth much, were they? Back in 1888, worth that much? Holy. That's in comparison to today. This is a beautiful home. She was lucky she married a really rich, smart man, eh? Look at that tiny little piano over there. And that's just not a plain piano. That's called something else. Just can't think of it. Baby pictures.
Oh, look at the old knitting rug they have.
Yeah.
Wooden. Victoria Daily Time.
Well, and according to these days, they would be billionaires.
Yes.
No doubt.
She'd like to have a bird. I guess she had a little canary or something over there.
Oh yeah. Looks like this was the tea room.
Yeah. It's
The ladies
just that.
would sit around and have tea and talk about knitting.
That's what it says there. It's a sitting room.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh, we'll continue on. From that room. Oops. So we're going to scoot across the hall. What's this room? Hi. Oh my God. Look at this old. Talk about doing a bathroom snap. What's in there? Nothing anymore? Closets for her. This used to be a closet for her bedroom. Closets for her bedroom and the adjoining bedroom were probably located where the sinks are. I see. This used to be her closet. They changed it to a bathroom back in the day when they used to use it as a hospital. I see.
So 79 years old. He was 49, 69.
Well, in those days, that's a pretty good age, eh?
Yeah, 79.
Yeah, pretty good.
Honorable James Dunsmuir, Laura Dunsmuir, the children of Laura and James Dunsmuir. Very young. She was very young when she got married, obviously. And that's Joan Dunsmuir, honorary and Joan.
In your 18 years, she died of national life. Oh, no, that's good.
This was her bedroom. It says this was her closet right here, where the bathrooms are.
Yeah, they checked for the military. They put that in there.
So this used to be her her bedroom, right?
Yeah, and that was probably her own bathroom over there.
Yeah.
Here's a picture that could be her bedroom at the time.
time.
Military hospital.
Yeah, maybe, eh? Green walls. It's Views of the line of Ian North Railway. See the view.
Yeah, first it would be all countryside and mountains. But then
Yeah.
you see all of this.
They had the horses. They had a man-made lake. It said
Oh yeah, probably.
pasture for horses, for the horse and carriages, and oh, we used to have an old mirror like that. Remember?
This is interesting. A lot of people carving into this wood.
What is?
It's the original. Maybe it was carving something into it.
Oh,
But you can see all the people sign that's probably way back in the day, right?
41, 42.
Oh, there you go, 1939, 40. Yeah. Been here ever since, 46, 47.
Right.
Cool.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a painting of Emily Dunsmuir, 1887 to 1938. She was named Eleanor, the fifth of 9 daughters of James and Alora Dunsmuir, and granddaughter to Joan, who used to own this. She was an accomplished singer, pianist, and also an orchestral and piano composer. She is associated with composer Leopold Godowski, Polish-American, and Noel Coward. The Castle Society owns many of Eleanor's books, 2 of her ballet scores, and 1 piano concerto. And this little girl, Dola Dunsmuir, 1903 to 1966. Dola was the last child of James and Laura Dunsmuir and granddaughter to Joan of Craigdarroch. Her marriage to Royal Navy officer Henry Cavendish. In 1928 did not last long. She spent some of her life in Europe and New York City. Dola was interested in theater and was a close companion of American actress Tallulah Bankhead. Interesting. So I'm still on the 2nd floor. Just came out of this room right here. That would be Joan's bedroom. And there's a big chair right here. Next door there's another bedroom. This is the 2nd bedroom, and it was a daughter's bedroom. I think it was hers. So going out. There's another room over here. They're showing a film about this castle.
Furnishings were largely purchased in the United States. Although some
This is the 3rd bedroom.
The estimates of the cost of the mansion range between $185,000 and $500,000. Robert Dunsmuir had built a house to match his ambition and success. He had a premonition, however, reinforced by a local spiritualist, that he shared with others, that he wouldn't live to see the house completed. And sure enough, in April 1889, at the age of 63, he did indeed pass away.
The head rested lightly upon a pillow of roses against the white satin linings of the castle of death. Victoria Daily columnist.
As many as 14,000 lined the streets as Dunsmuir's casket was led from St. Andrew's Church to its final burial place. Schools were closed, and bells of all the city churches St. Anne's Convent, and local fire halls tolled throughout the funeral.
He was a man of work rather than words, the kind of true heart that he ever had for the land of his adoption, Victoria Daily Colonist.
In an action unusual for the times, Robert Dunsmuir left his business and wealth all in the hands of his widow, Joan. Robert intended to sign another will, which handed the business to sons James and Alexander, but it was never signed, as the doctor had assured him his illness was not going to be fatal. The seeds of discontent had been sown. Joan Dunsmuir moved to the castle in October 1890 with her youngest unmarried daughters, Effie, Jessie, and Maud, as well as recently orphaned grandchildren Elizabeth and Robert. Craigdarroch became an instant city attraction, with postcards soon sold in downtown stores. But the owner was not impressed.
We lived next door to Craigdarroch, and my mother spoke to Mrs. Dunsmuir, who said she found the castle too ostentatious, and she wasn't comfortable living there. Mrs. Montague Bruce.
The family soon settled in, typically supported by 4 to 6 servants who waited on the Dunsmuirs' needs and maintained a spacious drawing room, sitting room, library, 8 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 17 fireplaces, and 21 flights of interior and exterior stairs.
In this kind of house of this style, that kind of quintessential upstairs, downstairs environment. From the census of 1891, that the Dunsmuirs had a literary staff, and we can identify them. They had gardeners, they had cooks, they had domestics. In very big houses like this, that would be the norm.
Life was comfortable, with plenty of recreation and several important family events. In 1891, Jessie Dunsmuir, with 30 bridesmaids in attendance, was married to the Irish baronet, Sir Richard Musgrave, with much pomp and ceremony. In 1903, granddaughter Elizabeth Harvey wed local businessman George Kirk. So on the domestic front, life was good. But from 1889 to 1908, things were far from tranquil for the Dunsmuirs. Joan Dunsmuir disapproved of Alexander living in San Francisco with a divorced woman. She also disapproved of his heavy drinking.
I'd rather see Alec in his grave than married to that woman, Joan Dunsmuir.
Meantime, older brother James was moving up the social ladder, and in 1900 became premier of the province. However, despite James's best efforts, his younger brother's drunken exploits continued. Over the next 10 years following their father's death, James and Alec were able to persuade their mother to gradually hand over the family business. Trouble brewed when Alex suddenly died from complications from alcoholism, and James Dunsmuir refused to hand back his brother's share of the company to his mother. She took him to court.
Mrs. Joan Dunsmuir, widow of Robert Dunsmuir, founder of the fortune of British Columbia's wealthiest family, has entered an action against her son, James Dunsmuir, Premier of British Columbia. These are topics.
Joan Dunsmuir lost her lawsuit, then firmly shut her doors to James, who would soon rise to the post of Lieutenant Governor and build his own baronial mansion called Craigdarroch Castle, now part of Royal Roads University.
I went to Craigdarroch in hopes of facilitating a reconciliation between my father James and grandmother. She said, "Did your father send you?" And I replied, "No." And grandmother responded, "Well, I'm not making the first move." Bessie Dunsmuir.
In 1908, Joan Dunsmuir handed over her money, her castle, and its acreage to her daughters for $2. Then shortly after, died at the age of 80. As a sad postscript, her estranged son James collapsed in grief at her funeral.
We have come to an era of change. In the case of Craigdarroch, the family having been scattered for some years, and its revered owner having gone to her rest, there is nothing like a rude shock in this complete change in its history. Victoria Daily Columns.
turn of the century, Victoria was a very different place from the small port it had been when the Dunsmuirs first arrived nearly 60 years earlier. It had grown quickly as the administrative center for a succession of interior gold rushes. Victoria was incorporated in 1862. This 1907 footage, taken on a streetcar by William Hartneck, shows a prosperous city that had steadily grown to over 30,000 residents. It's noteworthy that this early filmmaker would in 1912 perish in the sinking of the Titanic.
Wow.
Following Joan Dunsmuir's death, her surviving daughters wanted to sell their property. First, the artwork and furnishings were sold over 3 days at an auction. Then, developer Griffith Hughes bought the castle and its 28 acres in an unconventional arrangement. He paid the Dunsmuir daughters $30,000 for the castle, with more revenue promised from the sale of the property, which was divided into 144 lots. The lots were slow to sell, so a lottery was staged where every person who bought a plot would have a chance at no extra expense to own the castle. The winner was contractor Solomon Cameron, who intended to use the building as collateral to fund other construction projects.
The new owners, it is believed, will dispose of their new acquisition, having no intention of occupying the premises. Victoria Daily Times.
Cameron's business did not thrive. The castle remained largely empty between 1908 and 1919, when the Bank of Montreal finally foreclosed. In 1914, the outbreak of the Great War was the focus of most people's attention. Until peace came in 1918, over 5,000 men from Victoria served their country overseas. With improved treatments and care, seriously injured men were returning in higher numbers than ever before. The Government of Canada responded to the flood of returning wounded veterans with a string of new facilities across the country. At the end of the war, Craigdarroch was leased from the bank and renovated as a veterans hospital.
Massive walls were removed. This room, for example, part of Joan Dunsmuir's bathroom, was completely gutted. There's a photograph showing all the debris taken out of this window with a chute, stained glass windows. Fortunately, but this bank of bathroom stalls went in.
When all was prepared, a large crowd gathered at every vantage point, awaiting a very special guest. Edward, the Prince of Wales, who would later famously abdicate his throne for an American divorcee, traveled to Victoria in 1919 as part of a Royal World Tour. After waving to adoring crowds at the BC legislature, the Prince officially opened Craigdarroch Military Hospital.
All the outpatients were standing to their beds. 4 warriors who were badly injured remained in bed. The prince spent considerable time in conversation with the crippled heroes, who were now making the castle their home. Victoria Daily Times.
By April 1920, 812 men had been treated at Craigdarroch. Some were bedridden, while many others were day patients who received both treatment and training on the castle grounds. By 1921, a larger veterans hospital at Shaughnessy was established, and Craigdarroch's military role ended with a speedy transition.
Many of the rooms were still numbered with the ward names. Ward 7, Ward 4, Ward 6. And so these names stuck with the rooms. Most of the place was in very good condition because the military hospital folks had maintained it to a very high standard. So it was really a very suitable place for a college.
Victoria College was born on the top floor of Victoria High School. It was founded in 1902 through an affiliation with McGill University. Victoria College struggled off and on in its early years, but in 1921, now an extension of UBC, the college moved to Craigdarroch with 100 students enrolled. A beautiful new building with Spartan interior.
Slack benches, they went to no cushion grades. They were just not very comfortable. Of course, that was to keep you awake at work.
One could make the claim that there isn't a finer building in the Canadian university world in 1924 than here.
The college curriculum would provide the first 2 years towards an undergraduate degree. The college offered small classes with excellent instruction. Roughly 5,000 students would attend classes at the castle over 25 years, including the likes of Canadian journalist and author Pierre Burton, who, like others, left his mark.
Well, I carved my initials, but I think I carved my name on the windowsills. And I understand now it's a tourist attraction.
Burton was also well known on campus for helping to produce the Microscope student newspaper.
I did it myself. I wrote most of it. Ivanhoe and Harry I did it. We drew the headlines and put them on the board. And as opposed to high school, where I had been sneered at by the teachers for doing this paper, that was a terrible thing. The professor thought that was his idea. And they used to take an interest in me in the paper because of that.
By the 1930s, Victoria had grown to 40,000 residents. The Depression was felt by many, yet this seat of government continued to bustle. Its downtown distinctly British in character. College students relying on streetcars to get around the city. College life shifted when the Second World War broke out in 1939 and dramatically changed after 1945 at the war's end, with returning veterans crowding classrooms. The post-war created a dilemma for Craigdarroch. Student enrollment ballooned from 200 to over 600, and veterans in particular found this unacceptable. Led by the veterans, students marched, many in step, to the BC legislature, demanding better facilities immediately, and they were listened to.
Now, this is some kind of Commonwealth record, I think, for government dispatch some of these issues. And then when they moved from here, they carried everything pretty much. So the students and the faculty and the staff, they wound up carrying things up to it. It was called, some called it the Long March. That was in retrospect.
So Victoria College relocated to the former normal school. And later, in 1963, students and faculty would move again to a new home, the University of Victoria. Meanwhile, Craigdarroch was again vacant, but not for long.
The transition of the castle from college to school board was gradual. That is to say, they didn't immediately begin painting everything and installing linoleum. It was a gradual thing. Many of the cabinets and casework that we see, and some of it that we still retain, is clearly from the 50s and 60s. So as the school board grew, the office grew, the city grew, then the changes occurred in the castle itself.
Green institutional walls, fluorescent lights, still a lovely building, but much more utilitarian for the school board, including pink walls in the superintendent's office in the front portico. Every room had a utilitarian
That would ruin the castle.
Including the former Dunsmuir dining room, now used for school board meetings, as recalled by the son of a former school board superintendent.
In the school board days, of course, it was very utilitarian. It was the battlefield. Yeah, this is the battlefield for the discussion of policies and new directions for the future.
A silver lining, the institutional paint and linoleum would in the long run prove to be a protection for the floors, walls, and ceilings. And even in its institutional guise, Craigdarroch still attracted hundreds of tourists who walked into the building unannounced. Staff didn't mind, as they were proud of their surroundings.
Oh, very, very proud, because people would say, well, where do you work? I would say, in a castle. And they thought, in a castle? I said, yes, up there, Craigdarroch Castle.
In 1968, the board had outgrown the castle, so again, it was vacated. A spirited debate got underway during the last days of the castle's occupancy by the school board. Should Craigdarroch remain an office building, a museum, or should it be knocked down in the name of progress? But as Craigdarroch's future seemed to hang in the balance, a new figure swung into action.
James Nesbitt.
James A. Nesbitt was a longtime political reporter, and heritage was his passion. He once famously defended the tiled floors of the BC legislature, which were scheduled to be replaced. Symbolically, he held his ground with a shotgun and won the argument. Nesbitt was no less passionate about Craigdarroch.
He had one single thought in mind, and that was that he wanted to restore the Craigdarroch Castle to a degree where people would be proud of it, would want to go to the castle, look through it, and leave money behind for future work done on the castle and its surroundings.
Yeah, it was.
Nesbitt enlisted the support of Premier W.A.C. Bennett and just about anyone else he could find with influence to establish the Castle Preservation Society in 1959. He demanded access to restore castle rooms and accommodate tourists. Success was achieved, but only in part. The Victorian Conservatory of Music was also seeking a home for its 430 students and 40 staff members. The city decided to lease the building to the musicians led by Robin and Winifred Wood, who brought in 30 pianos.
I remember going throughout it and thinking how huge it was. And the atmosphere was wonderful. You know, it looked like a European conservatory.
Music played, mixed with tension from the Castle Society, which the city had also allowed to occupy the building, albeit only the front hallway, library, and dining room, which shared access to the drawing room, which meant neither group was happy.
Yeah, we were hostile towards him. And he was hostile towards us. Because, you know, he had the agenda of saving the place. And we didn't appreciate that, really. I don't think, to the extent that, you know, that it was a place that had archaeological, historical value and would have to be one day preserved and brought back to the way it has become today. So, yeah, we weren't on his team at all.
In 1979, the Music Conservatory, now with 1,200 students, and tiring of working in a tourist attraction, looked for a new space and found it at St. Anne's Annex.
When we moved into the little school of St. Anne's, the entire floor that could be full. So another entire room over this where pianos were.
Yeah, that was a luxury after this.
No, actually. It felt like a hospital.
Upon the conservatory's departure, the Castle Society was given a lease by the city to oversee the building and grounds. James Nesbitt would pass away 2 years later, but the work of restoration continued with vigor. Exterior work to repair and replace slates and railings on the roof, repairs to masonry, and rooms painted in hues more familiar to the Dunsmuir era.
Recreating the period interior
because all of the things were auctioned in 1909. Mrs. Dunsmuir died, her children sold the whole contents of the house. Fortunately, an auction catalog survived, and so we have this list of the things that were sold from the house. Sadly, there's only one interior photograph that has survived from that period. But using these two documents, we get a good idea of how the Dunsmuirs decorated the house.
A site of many events, such as Lieutenant Governor Gardy Gardner presiding over BC Day celebrations, and other more personal ceremonies, with brides and grooms from around the world using the castle as a backdrop, none more effectively than the great-great-great-grandson of Robert Dunsmuir. Carefully managing finances, the Heritage Society soldiers on. Expensive structural issues remain, including the problem of deteriorating sandstone. Meanwhile, plans are being carefully studied for new restoration, including the former castle kitchen, which today serves as a gift shop. Craigdarroch was built as a symbol of success, and so it remains today. And the hope remains that succeeding generations will equally embrace this majestic building and its rich history, which is our proud heritage.
We want to make sure that this is the city's council, that this is going to be something which, in the future, our children and those who come after will say, yes, you know, my parents did something to help that wonderful place continue. Their parents before them had done that as well.
Thank you for joining us at Craigdarroch Castle. We hope you had a wonderful time. Please visit us again. We've been here for over 100 years, and we'll be here when you come back.
All right, on the third floor here. All right, and on the video, if you remember, there was a portion of the video that had the pool table. These walls are still pink, maybe from the days that they were using it as a hospital or probably when they were using it for the office. But this is one heck of a long one. This billiard table is 6 by 12. Oh my God. A 6 by 12. It looks so long. It's way longer than the ones you see in today's pubs. Listen to the piano playing. It's beautiful.
Look at that. Whatever decorated
I love that. Isn't that beautiful? Fluted
glasses you drink out of them, I guess.
You think so? No, they got handles on them.
I think it's just a decoration.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Look at the
Maybe,
telescope.
maybe a flower goes in the middle or something.
Look at the telescope.
There, telescope.
Oh my God.
Huge.
Somebody crocheted that.
That is one big telescope.
That is, it's not a mandolin, no. I'm trying to think of that.
Oh,
stairs going.
Yeah, I know.
Going up.
Look it up.
Little chair. God, they were short.
They must have been tiny. Their clothes are so tiny.
I
They're
mean,
like size 4. Right?
2. For nothing.
Oh, that can't be original. That wicker? No. I like how it goes around. Come in one end and go out the other. Let's go. There's another nice chair. Oh, wow.
That's row 7.
Love that. I love that crocheted bedding. It's beautiful. I love this bed. Wow. Just love it.
2 hours.
Sometimes they don't keep
Whose room was
Look at
this?
the dog.
Aww. The youngest resident of Craigdarroch was grandson Robert, orphaned at age 12. Oh, Robert moved into the grandmother's castle in 1890. He became an accomplished sportsman and equestrian, winning trophies and awards, sprinting and long-distance running, high jumping, fencing, polo. Following in the footsteps of older brother James Harvey, Robert chose a military career. You put a heating system in here. Well, that goes somewhere. Where's it go? Was this another bedroom at one time? Must have been a bedroom at one time, eh? A lot of stuff in here. What's this? Annie Dunsmuir, Effie, moved to Nanaimo to Victoria, from Nanaimo to Victoria with her parents and sisters in 1882.
At one time.
At one time, room for music? Beautiful. Huh. She returned to Victoria and lived at the castle until 1900. She was very social. There's a picture of Effie and her husband in 1901. Effie participated in the family's frequent garden parties, dinners, and balls. She and her sisters sometimes invited friends to the castle for afternoons of music, billiards, and tennis. The picture of the easel was drawn by Effie in grade school. Oh, that was drawn by Effie in grade school. Isn't that neat? Wow, that's pretty good.
Oh, I doubt it.
Do you?
Oh.
That's amazing. In grade school?
It depends what grade she was in.
Does it say what year? Doesn't say what year.
Do you think like a 12-year-old could draw that?
I don't know. That would be amazing. Sorry. That would be amazing if...
Yeah.
If
that was true. I
yeah. Can you see if there's a year? Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That bad.
You guys couldn't sleep in that one.
Oh, no. No way. See, I'd like some pillows like that. I'd like skinny.
pillows?
Just, yeah, so I could...
Skinny pillows or the big fat ones?
Two big fat ones, or 3 big fat ones, and 2 little skinny ones that go in the bottom like that.
I don't know where you sleep country. Pillows like that anymore. Mike's gone back down to the bathroom.
Oh, yes? Okay.
Cardigans down there.
All right. Up one more. This is what, 4th floor? We're going up to now?
Yeah. Nice carpet.
Oh, the piano is playing up here. Wow. Holy smokes. The music sound beautiful in here. Hey. Yeah.
Is that book here?
Yeah, this is my own.
Wow, that's
This must be like your wedding dress.
Oh, somebody's wedding dress. Yeah. I'm almost out of battery. I can show you. Look at that.
Some view.
Isn't that beautiful? Imagine the view they had in the early 1900s, view of the ocean.
Which way is downtown?
Well, Queen Victoria again. So I am running out of battery, but I do have to try and save some. Well, there's those stairs from the other side. Save some battery for going upstairs, right? Oh, they have stairs over here too.
It's not really disrespectful.
You can see the ocean from this door, from this patio. This is the end of the video. I'm at the very top of the castle. You can't go any further. I'm running out of video time, so I'm going to turn this around. The view is absolutely fantastic up here. This is the patio right at the very top of the castle, right up here. Here we are standing right here, looking over this beautiful view.
Looks like that walkway, that area in there. I wonder, like, it looks interesting to walk in there. Like, you know,
Looks like someone's property though, for someone's home across the street.
well, it's like looks like a back lane or something, you know. But
Yeah. Look at the view of the ocean from here. Wow. What a nice view, eh? I can't imagine.
we're facing south.
I can't imagine letting this home go out of the family's.
That's facing south. So Vancouver should be that way. No, well, I mean that way.
We're lucky we're getting a piano ensemble or piano. And even the door is curved. Look at the door, it's even curved.
Yeah.
How the hell? Somebody curved the door to be perfectly in line with this round room. This is a round room right at the very top of this. I don't know what they call it, a steeple or.
But they're all curved.
They are. Oh my God. How unique. And that door is curved. I love this.
Yeah.
It is. Let's go down. It's a stone, right?
Yeah.
Right? So that's like the outsides.
Yeah.
They just left it like that. That's very medieval, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very unique home. Very unique home. Back down we go. Oh. Just have to take a view of this. Oy, oy, oy. I don't want to lose my phone going down there. Gives me the willies.
Spit and see what it like.
Oh my God. Who's this? Queen Victoria? Yes. And who's this?
I think he would. I don't know how.
Who's this?
This is Queen Victoria,
But who's this? Queen.
Here, do you want my glasses?
No, I can read it here. Oh, here we go. maybe Queen when she was young. I think maybe that's Queen Victoria when she was a young girl. Being Victoria Day, we're on a good day. So this is a society dance. They had society dances.
You had a what?
Society dances in here. Ooh, very interesting. Dance, dance, dance. Yes, they had to hike up in their gowns, right? They had to hike up 4 floors in their gowns. And there's something in there, but we don't know what's in there. They won't let us in there. A snapshot in time. Don't know who that is. Maybe that's the owner. Looks like kind of like the owner. Okay, and that's it. And we're gonna go down those stairs and exit. Okay, so there's the stairs coming from the ballroom. Come down here, and there's more. There's another half of the house that you don't see. Look at that. This house is immaculate or something. This used to be, look at the old bathtub. That is amazing. And the old toilet, cold chain. Wow. This is amazing. Get a load of this bathroom. Look at that. This must have been one of the children's bedrooms, I would imagine. Or maybe 2. What's your step?
No, we were just making sure we were in there already.
Yeah, definitely a bedroom. Or a servant's quarters. It's good. If they had 8 children, this had to have been where some of the kids went, on this side of the house.
See how much you get to see when you record it?
Wow. Yeah.
Probably not much, but then when you get all of it on video, you can watch it afterward. Which is great. And here, yeah.
Okay, just came down those stairs. All right, and here's a bedroom. This must have been a bedroom for one of the children, because they had 10 children. They had 8 daughters. Yeah, they had 8 daughters. Oh, I love the patio.
Just like I know there's a nicer bedroom down the extra flight.
What?
Here, there's like a castle sculpture and there's money there in the little cross thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then on the left.
There is room after room after room after room.
And then I can't tell what that is.
This must have been a closet then.
Probably.
Oh yeah, this is a closet. Private. Yeah, so let's come out. A small room of some sort for something.
Tiny.
They must have been.
Natural selection.
They must
They
have
just
been
look big with all the
Survival of
clothes.
the fittest.
With all the
They just
clothes.
They must have
look
been under 5 feet.
Tiny, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm 5'1".
We were commenting on the furniture, how small it is these days, so I put that in my kids' room.
Definitely.
It's a play.
Even the bed looks pretty short.
It does,
For a
yeah.
think
It
of
does.
it. You'd
Yeah,
never have a
king-size.
over 6 foot man in that bed.
Are you
Right?
guys from
No
around
way.
Or are you visitors?
The mainland.
From the mainland?
Yeah.
So there's an area.
Love this.
I don't know if you guys are interested in knowing about another kind of historical sort of
Oh, we're always,
location.
yeah. we're always-
Yes.
It's in the Songhees, and it's called the Roundhouse. So it's like Canada's second. It's a train station. There's like
There is a kitchen
turntable
downstairs.
Okay.
Really cool.
So
We'll have to look.
they're in the process of turning that. It's a 20-acre development that has been for years, been in the process. So they've got some towers and stuff going on there, but they're restoring all the old train buildings.
Oh,
And
nice.
the same guy who designed Granville Island is designing that master community. But if you go down there, you can actually walk around the old train.
That was a
tables
close.
still there,
Mm.
and also.
And she's in
Down
there
the
eating
stairs. I don't know what those doors
butter.
go
butter.
to.
And twice in her little.
But here's the smoking room.
She still likes butter.
Yeah. One time, Kim
Gentlemen,
and I we overslept.
Come and have a
And
cigar
there
with
she
me,
is, got her covered eating
darlings.
butter all over the place.
Love the fireplaces in this home.
You can even smell the smoke yet. Still.
Can you? Can you smell the cigars?
Smell cigar.
This is from where you enter? Oh, we tried this door.
Oh, good thing that door's shut.
Oh,
Otherwise, it'd be like,
thank you.
what?
I was wondering what was behind this door. You're on my YouTube. That's the entrance right there? Okay. And you start going up to that way. Okay. Thank you. We're wondering where all these doors go to. The hookah. Another dining room. Is this for the family?
No, it's for one person.
This is for the family.
It's for one person.
They have rice balls?
This was the breakfast room. Did have breakfast here.
Only the breakfast room?
Wow, nice.
One person.
A rack of lamb?
One person would come in here each hour and have breakfast.
Amazing.
Oh, look at the little high chair.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh cute.
That roast beef's making me hungry.
There's a butter dish right there.
That roast over there on the table is making me hungry.
Oh, that. Yeah.
That's a rack of lamb right there.
Oh, I do think.
Right?
I do think that's nice.
No, just a
There's
beef roast.
I'm not sure if you saw.
Is it?
there's like
Oh, I
chicken.
thought that was a rack of lamb over there.
Here's some eggs.
Oh. Sunny side up. Where's that? Somewhere. 1865. Somewhere. Very neat. Oh, kitchen. And another big room. Another big room. What was this big room used for? This was the original kitchen? Oh. Like that?
So originally there would have been, they actually gutted along the walls for the military hospital kitchen because it
Yeah.
had a much higher need than, of course, a family of however many, less than 10 for sure.
Right.
So we're one wall, there would have been one wall, and the scullery was separate from the kitchen, and then also a little corridor. So that's kind of the hope is to restore it back to that.
And what was in the kitchen room over there?
And that is a pantry.
That was a pantry?
Yeah.
Where they kept the foods and that, right?
The first aid kit.
It also would have been used for the military hospital.
Yes.
Oh, right.
So primarily, like this dumbwaiter over here, this would have been
Hey, what's this?
This is the
that's
dumbwaiter.
just a panel, yeah. So this it's used for storage now, but they would have used this to put food up to the
Up to the fourth floor, right?
yes.
And what's this room? What's that room for?
That one I'm actually not sure. I
Really?
believe it just goes to the other half of the house.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, it must, yeah.
Yeah.
So before this being a kitchen, it was the pantry where they used to keep.
Yeah, and then it was also it's been used.
Foods.
The colors, of course, not original. This is from the school board era, like the 50s. The 50s.
Right.
Yeah.
Very neat.
They painted a lot of the wood. Like this would have been.
So well, there's nothing all that interesting in there. It's just a first aid kit.
It's like the wood. This would have been the wood underneath it. painted over the wood?
Yeah.
Like that would be the original.
Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? That they painted it.
The walls were also added as well, like when doing. So a lot of it, if it wasn't painted over, it was just in the wall added. So. But it is a shame, but luckily because it was a public building, we actually did end up saving a lot more than we would have because it would have been empty and abandoned. Yes.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video on Craigdarroch Castle. It's too bad that they had to let it go. I just came out of this door here. That's from the kitchen area. It's too bad they had to let it go from the hands of the family, but
Mom, we're done.
Yes, we are. Anyway, yeah, I guess all the family members had their own families and their own jobs, and they weren't interested in keeping it up. It must have cost them a lot of money to keep up. As you can see, they've been patching it over and over again. It's a beautiful, beautiful home. It was. Oh, look at that. The windows are geese. If you come to Victoria, I hope you have a chance to come see it. The Craigdarroch Castle. You feel really regal when you're in this castle. Beautiful home. What a beautiful home. Alrighty. Please leave a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe to my channel if you will. This is Katie signing out from Victoria, British Columbia on Victoria Day, May 9, 2019. There's the band on the Parliament building steps. The RCMP are dressed in red. I don't know if you can see that or not. Bravo! There they are in red, the RCMP. To the right of the video.